everybody. I'm just quickly going to do a little film showing you my peak pockets, and I've not seen this done before. I've not seen anybody. There's loads of great pockets around, and so I apologise if somebody has done this, but in the 3 years of watching loads of craft and junk journal channels, I've not seen it. So I'm just going to call it Catherine's Peak Pockets. Thought that had got a ring to it, and quite easy, and I think you just adapt it to fit what project you're doing or what page. So here what I've done is I've got it pretty central, so you've got your peaks pretty central, and that's quite easy to you know, then to start loading your ephemera up. I've done another one here where I'd already decorated. That one I've just left plain. This one I've decorated, and I've cut it so instead of having, you've just got one corner there, one peak corner, I've cut it more straight here so we can actually move it along. That's just the look that I wanted for this particular journal. So you can, it's quite nice, you can load loads of stuff in here. And I got the idea really from you know, the old letter racks that you can have. Well, I mean, I use a letter rack for putting my cutter and my other bits of We Are Memory Keepers equipment in it. And so the idea really is, let me get a sheet of paper, and you know, I used to slip letters behind and store your letters till you're waiting to do something with them, or your bills. It's usually your bills, you know, your gas and electric. So that was the idea behind that, is sort of to store things behind. So again there, that's one that I've not decorated, and we have another one here, and that's decorated up, and I just think the look, you know, really something a little bit different on your page, and you can do an assortment. So I thought I'd just jump on and show you how I do them. And I've just sort of started one there, started doing, and I'm not happy with that because it's not enough of a peak there for me. That's better. So it's, you know, it's up to you. They're not all going to be the same, and you know, now you've got it like that, you can easily, I've got some ephemera that I'm making at the minute, you know, you can easily tuck it in there and tuck behind. So let's have a go at it. So here I just want to just make this a little bit, get rid of this raggedy edge, make it even more raggedy because you don't want to tear. Well, I may as well just to cut it. Okay, so we've got a rectangle. It just happens to be a piece of book page, and you just want to put it slightly on a slant. Let's move it over here, hope you can see it better there. Slightly on a slant. You're going to bring the right corner upwards, and you're going to sort of keep bending it over until you find the point, till you find the point there in the corner, and then you just straighten it out and crease. Okay, now then, that's going to be way too big to go on our page, and let's turn this one over as we can see. So we've got a couple of options really. We can have it where we want the peaks pretty central, and I think we'll do that. So all I'm going to do there is cut up there to make that peak there, and I'm just going to cut this side. So there we have it. That's fitting nicely on that page. So I'll do a few more just so you can see. So everyone's going to be slightly different depending on whereabouts you want your peaks to come, but it just gives you two lovely little tucks there. And then all I do then is glue down here and glue down here, this little bit to that, glue behind here. In fact, I'll do it on here for you so you can, excuse me, I'm going to get my glitter glue. It's got more of a fine point. Can you see it mess? It used to be being so tidy, it looks like a bomb's hit it today. Yeah, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down there just to keep that in place. Just so that you can see how I'm going to glue it. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to glue down here. Don't forget, we want it to be a tuck behind it as well, so we only want to do those two pieces, and you've got to be careful you don't over glue that down, so just this bit here. There we go. So when that's dry, you've got tuck behind there. Now you can leave this where, you know, if you want to have something bigger in, you can leave that open, or you can actually glue it down a little bit. But I quite like having it like that so you can put some bigger articles behind it. And there, look, that's annoying me, so I'm just going to snip that off. Okay, let's have a go. That's another one. This isn't quite, it needs to be 2 layers really, this paper. We could have done with some nice, oh, look at this, we'll make it, see if we can make it out of this. Okay, so oblong, you've got your oblong, you want it on a slight skew width, like this. Pick your right bottom corner up, start rolling it over until you feel it going to a point here, and then you level it out and straighten that off. And actually, you know, if you've got a massive journal that you're doing, that's perfect. You know, if you're doing a really massive journal, say that's your sheet, turn it over, it won't confuse me then. Massive sheet like that, you know, you've got very little to trim off, that'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? So again, we don't want it to be that big, we just want it to fit on our page. So we need a bit of adjustment here. Now this is obviously far too big for the size of this, but it was just to show how you could do it with some nice pattern paper. So I'm going to trim up here, there, cut my paper, look. After all that, I've cut paper I don't want to cut. Oh, crikey. Oh, no. It's one of them days today. And I'm just going to trim there. Trim up there. And I think, actually, that just wants a gnat's whisker off. I could have my trimmer, I haven't got enough room on here. There we go. Yeah, so all you need to do then was find some nice paper, which I haven't got on here. You would, you know, put that on there, and you can put anything you want under there. So if you want to put that tag in there, if you want to put a big one in there, you can do. So it's just quite versatile. Now if you wanted, you could sew down here, just to give a bit more stability, if you know, so if that was sewn down there and down that side, then, you know, you've got a bit more stability nearer your central line. But as I say, that's far too big. It was just to show you. So if we were to like trim that now, that's it, that's a bit more to scale, isn't it? So you just glue it down like that, and easily put your tags. Don't forget you've got space behind, so you've got space behind there, you've got space there to put a bigger journaling card in if you want, and also, you know, you've got space at the top to load them all in. So I think it's quite just something a bit different, because we all love doing different pockets. And if you watch Yvonne Preston, she does all sorts of flip up and flip down pockets and fold in to make journaling space. And Patricia Viramonte, she's like the queen of pockets. Just like Angela Kerr is with her envelopes. If you want to do any fabulous tutorials on doing some wonderful decorated envelopes to put in your journal, then Angela Kerr's your girl. So I think we all like some nice pockets just to put ephemera in our journals. So there you go, that's just my take. I'm calling it Catherine's Peak Pockets. And see, I'm not used to working in this mess. It's a right hot mess today, this desk. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Hope you're going to have a go at those. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.